Hey everyone, welcome to another ranking. Here's my ranking of the Peter Pan movies. Yes, there's been a lot of adaptations of Peter Pan and a lot of good movies, a lot of bad movies, and so I thought I'd rank all the Peter Pan movies from my least favorite to my favorite. Let's get started, shall we? And yeah, this is the celebration of the new movie Pan that just came out, so yeah, just to say that, so let's get to the ranking. Coming number 7 is the new movie Pan. Yeah, I just saw this movie just like less than a week ago, or was it a week ago? I don't know. I'm not good with dates, but yeah, I saw this movie Pan, and it was god-awful. This is the worst thing ever from Peter Pan. This is god-awful. I know it's supposed to be like a prequel to Peter Pan and everything. It's a god-awful prequel. Hugh Jackman is embarrassingly bad as fucking, what was he, Blackbeard? Yeah, Blackbeard. Here we are now. Entertain us! Why is Nirvana in that movie? I still can't get over that. And Garrett Hedlund as Captain James Hook. Yeah, he was god-awful. Rooney Mara as Tiger Lily was okay. And Levi Miller as Peter Pan, he was okay. They were trying, but the CG looked bad. It looked so ugly looking. I didn't believe a single thing that was happening. And I don't know who they got to play Shmi, but that was a terrible actor. The acting in this movie was beyond bad. It was so cheesy, and not even a good way. I love cheesy, but this is bad kind of cheesy. It's so ugly and atrocious looking. And this was not at all the spirit of Peter Pan. Like, I want to watch a movie and get the joy and spirit of Peter Pan. And this was nothing. This is just a gross, atrocious CG fest movie that I guess maybe kids can enjoy, but I fucking hated this movie. Coming number 6 is The Return to Neverland. The Return to Neverland, 2002 animated sequel. Yeah, I bet you a lot of people didn't know this movie existed. I think this was a straight-to-DVD movie, and it's not that great, but yeah, this movie came in 2002, straight-to-DVD, I'm pretty sure, but I was never a fan of this movie. I think I've seen this movie twice, and it just doesn't have the charm and the delight that the original Peter Pan did. The original animated Peter Pan, and yeah, just obviously they couldn't get the same voice actress. That was like 50 years ago, but it just doesn't have the humor, it doesn't have the joy, and doesn't have the charm of the same original film. Like it seems a little more modernized for a 2002 version, and it just wasn't that good. The animation looked even cheap. It looks cheap looking. It looks really cheap looking. The 50s version had better animation design than this one, and yeah. I only liked seeing Hook again. Seeing Captain James Hook in this movie was pretty awesome. He's always been like one of my favorite Disney villains, and he was awesome. He was really cool. But I just didn't get any laughs. I didn't get any humor. I didn't feel like I was on a good adventure in this movie. It just felt like a generic kids movie. This is a great movie for kids, but if you're an adult who loves Peter Pan, this is not a great film. Coming number 5 is Peter Pan from 1924. Yes, this is a silent movie, and it's a pretty dated movie when you really watch it. So I just watched this movie pretty recently. Very hard movie to find, by the way. But I watched it, and it's fine. It does have some of the same adventure-like feel like all the Peter Pan movies. It does, when you watch this movie, you actually feel like you are watching a Peter Pan movie. And it's a good adventure film for a silent film, and the movie feels more like you're watching a play because the production is so cheap looking and everything about this movie looks cheap looking, but it's a sound film. And I'm a big fan of sound film, and this is definitely not in my top 10 favorite sound films or anything. But it is good. I do like this movie. It's decently acted and decently shot, and it does have the adventure and the feel and the atmosphere like a Peter Pan movie. It is adventurous, and it's got some action in it, and it does keep you entertained from start to finish. For a 1920s film, it is very good. I've seen way better 1920s films, like watch Metropolis. That's a fucking sound film. That's an amazing sound film. But this movie is still good. It's much better than the other two I just said. Coming number 4 is Hook. Yes, Hook, Hook, Hook. Here's the hook, Hook, Hook. Here's the hook, here's the hook. I love Hook. Steven Spielberg's 1991, the year I was born, 1991 Hook. I love this movie. Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman. Fantastic. I love Robin Williams as Peter Pan. I love Dustin Hoffman as Captain James Hook. Yeah, I love Bob Hoskins as Shmi. Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell, I wasn't a fan of. I didn't like that. But I love this movie. I like this movie. I had this movie in the top 10 movies I like but everyone else hates. I don't see the hate. I'm glad there's more of a fan base for this movie, Hook, because so many people hated this movie when it came out. It was so freaking hated. It's like in the 30s or something on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't agree. I really like this movie. This movie is part of my childhood. I watched this movie I don't know how many times when I was a kid. and I really had fun with it. I still, to this day, have fun with Hook. The first two acts of the movie is the best part of the movie. Like, I love going to the psychology of Peter Pan, and I love the story of, what if Peter Pan was grown up? That is such a fascinating story, and this movie is very fascinating. I love Robin Williams in this movie. The third act of the movie gets a little corny, you know. It doesn't feel like a squashbuckling pirate movie. Because you got like the Lost Boys shooting paint at the pirates. I'm like, what the hell is happening? I do like Rufio, though. Dante Basco was awesome. The Lost Boys themselves, they're not great actors, but they're fun to watch. Rufio is awesome. I love it. Rufio! 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 But yeah, the best performances are Bob Hoskins, Dustin Hoffman, and Robin Williams. They're really good, and again, there's some campy and corny moments, but they work for the film. Not the third act, though. The third act's a little messy, and I'm not a fan of the third act, but the first two acts are freaking solid. And yeah, it's a very beautiful-looking movie. Like, the set designs do look like set designs, but they're fine. It's beautifully shot. The cinematography is really good. I love the colors, the textures, and the visual effects are really good. I think it won an Academy Award for visual effects, and it's very well deserved. And I just have a lot of fun with this movie. This feels like a good swashbuckling pirate film, and I just really like it. And I love the idea of Peter Pan as a grown-up. That is just such a fascinating idea, and I like it. I know some people hate it, but I like it. Coming number 3 is Peter Pan 2003. Yes, I really like this movie. This is a very good movie. It's getting a little dated. I watched this movie just a few days ago, and I'm like, yeah, this movie is kind of dated. This movie only came out like 12 years ago, but it's good. For its time in 2003, the effects were very, very well done. Yeah, I won't take that away from it, because it's, you know, the time it was in, the CG looked good. It's getting a little dated now, but I still like it. This movie feels like a Peter Pan movie. Just like the original Peter Pan, feels like a Peter Pan movie. This is what Pan should have been. If Pan was like this movie, Pan could have been a great movie. But it wasn't. Pan had no heart, and it had no joy, it had no charm. This movie has all three of those things. The kid actors in this movie are really good. I enjoyed the kid actors in this movie, and I don't know that kid who plays Peter Pan, but he's a good actor, and the girl that plays Wendy is good. Jason Isaacs plays Captain James Hook, and he's no Dustin Hoffman, but I still love him in the role, and the action's really good. The effects for the time does seem dated now, but they worked for its time, and it's just a very fun movie. This is a great movie to show your kids, and it's a great movie for Peter Pan. And it's a great movie for Peter Pan fans, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It's really good. Coming number 2 is the animated Peter Pan movie in 1953. Yes, I loved this movie. This movie is so freaking solid. The animation, top notch. The musical numbers, awesome. The characters, fucking love all of them. Tiger Lily, Peter Pan, Wendy, Tinkerbell, Shmi, Captain James Hook, all of them are in it, and they're all fucking awesome. I love it. Classic Hook, I love him. He's so villainous and devious, and he's just awesome to watch. I love Shmi. Shmi's hilarious, and this actually feels like Peter Pan. The Peter Pan in this movie is the best adaptation of Peter Pan. Just so well done, and the animation is just so brilliant. I love 2D animation. I love hand-drawn 2D animation, and it's just beautiful in this movie. And the musical numbers are just so fun. This movie is good. It's a great movie to show your kids. It's a great animated Disney movie to show your kids and have fun, and it's great for adults too. All in all, it's just a great film. And my number 1 favorite Peter Pan movie is Finding Neverland. Yes, I love Finding Neverland. And honestly, if I included TV shows, my number 1 would be Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. I hope people watch that show. It's so fucking good. It's the best thing I've ever seen of Peter Pan. So good. Tim Curry as fucking James Hook. That's amazing. But Finding Neverland is the best Peter Pan movie, even though it's not even about Peter Pan. It's actually based on a true story about the writer of Peter Pan. Johnny Depp plays the guy who wrote Peter Pan. He's basically a stage writer, and he meets this girl, and meets her sons, and basically he becomes like close with them all, and the girl is played by Kate Winslet, and meets her sons, and they have like big imaginations, and then he pretty much gets the idea of the Lost Boys and the story of Peter Pan, and he writes this play and everything about Peter Pan, and it's just so freaking well done. I love this movie. This movie has a lot of heart, and it's got a huge emotional impact when you watch it. Johnny Depp is fantastic. He should have won an Oscar for this role. I think he was nominated. He was so freaking good. Kate Winslet and Dustin Hoffman were also in it, and they were all very good. Dustin Hoffman, Hook's in this movie, and he's not Hook, but I love the relationship between Johnny Depp and these young kids, and Johnny Depp and Kate Winslet, and it's just such a beautiful story. And I love the inspiration that this character gets of making Peter Pan. It's just so very fascinating to watch. There's some good comedic elements, but it's a straight up dramatic film, and it's a brilliant film. This is a film a lot of people should watch. Maybe kids can't get into it because it's not about Peter Pan, but adults should check this movie out. It's a brilliant film. It's very well directed, beautifully written, and amazingly acted, especially by Johnny Depp. He did a great job, and yeah, this is my favorite Peter Pan movie, if it counts. I count it, though. It's my favorite. So yeah, that was my ranking of the Peter Pan movies. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me, did you agree with this list? If you didn't, give me your ranking of the Peter Pan movies, your least favorite to your favorite. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.